Fox Carolina is committed to you. This morning, we're checking on the status of the state's upcoming sexual assault kit tracker. Now, the program is months away from being used, but it will allow survivors to actually track the evidence from their own assaults. Fox Carolina's Grace Runkel is live at Mount Pleasant Community Center. And Grace, this really puts a little bit of power back into the victim's hands.
Absolutely, and that's one of the goals of this tracking system that we've heard from the people who are in charge of getting it up and running. Specifically, one of the task members who works at the Julie Valentine Center. She says that's really her main priority, is making sure that the survivors feel heard and seen. And we know tonight that's going to be a topic of discussion right here at the Mount Pleasant Community Center. They're having a forum where they're not only going to be talking about that new tracking system, but also just the number of untested kits here in the state of South Carolina. Now, we did some research and found that SLED currently has 1,700 untested sexual assault kits sitting in labs right now. The crisis director at the Julie Valentine Center says that she works one-on-one with survivors and tells us the current system clearly isn't working. There's no way for survivors to know where their evidence is, and sometimes the evidence goes missing.
I've had victims to talk about how they've had nightmares wondering where their kits are. Hopefully we'll be able to help some of those nightmares because they'll be able to go log into a system and know exactly where their kit is.
The system is scheduled to be up and running next year, with the first full report being published in the summer. And they're also hopeful that knowing how many kits are not tested and how many kits are tested will help them gather some data that they've never been able to access before. Now, if you want to take part in the discussion that's going on here tonight, it starts at 6:30. We have the full details for you in our Fox Carolina News app. Shale?